The disappearance of social media influencer Donnalee Donaldson still remains a public mystery after 7 months since her disappearance, and still her body has not been found. The man at the center of the investigation, Constable Noel Mathan, remained behind bars and is slated to reappear in court in a few months' time. Hi again and welcome. This is Links 007 TV Let's Talk, and we're about to provide you with the latest information we have about this case. We'll be right back after this short break with the full and exclusive details to come. Welcome back and thanks for joining us for the program. This is Links 007 TV Let's Talk. This is the place where we discuss issues of national importance, global importance, or the situations that are buzzing in the news. So what we want to talk about today on the program is the disappearance of a social media influencer in the year 2022, which have been 7 months ago, which made national headlines on all major media platforms and also on social media. Donnalee Donaldson disappeared after she actually went out with a police constable who is now at the center of a massive investigation, and up to the publication of this report, her body has not been located 7 months after her disappearance. The police constable, Mr. Noel Mayton, who was on active duty at the time Miss Donnalee Donaldson disappeared, was actually taken into custody by the police after the public cried out for this to happen, after she was actually the one presumed to be the only person that would have last seen Donnalee Donaldson alive. The public protest, and so the police constable was taken into custody and which later charged with the disappearance of Miss Donnalee Donaldson. What remains a mystery though is what happened to the body of Miss Donnalee Donaldson, based on the fact that the police have reviewed certain CCTV footage and the police have still not yet ascertained what could have happened to the missing social media influencer after she went missing for several months. The police intensified their investigation into the case and carried out numerous searches across the country. However, up to date, the body of the missing social media influencer has still not yet been discovered. This remains a mystery to many, as the police charged the constable at the center of the investigation, Mr. Noel Maitland, who was still on duty at the time that Miss Donnalee Donaldson disappeared. The most ironic thing about the whole entire case itself is that Miss Donnalee Donaldson and Mr. Noel Maitland was dating for some time. However, Mr. Maitland was said to be in a relationship with another female who was also said to be a police constable. The police, however, theorized though that what happened to Miss Donnalee Donaldson, Mr. Noel Maitland did not act it alone, and somehow he got some help in order to dispose of the body of Miss Donnalee Donaldson. As the family try to come to terms with what transpired, they are just hoping that justice will be served, as the court case has been postponed until a later date this year. Mr. Noel Maitland still remains behind bars, and the police are actually hoping that one day, even before the case is tried, that the police constable might provide them with some vital information that can lead to some closure for the family and how the body actually went missing for some time now. Miss Donnalee Donaldson was 24 years old, a social media influencer and a cast on the Jamaican reality TV show The 876 Roommate. She was reported missing on Wednesday, July 13, 2022, and her whereabouts are still unknown up to the publication of this report. Miss Donnalee Donaldson's family and friends protested on Sunday, July 17, and appealed to the public for her safe return. This led the police to carry out a massive investigation and a search of the property belonging to the police constable, and this would have been where Miss Donnalee Donaldson would have been last seen alive was carried out. The police made numerous searches at the apartment and made the startling discovery that a blood splat was found on a curtain, and this is believed to be the blood of Miss Donnalee Donaldson. The police intensified their probe into the matter and carried out numerous searches at different locations in order to see if they could bring some level of closure to the matter. However, several months have passed and the police still cannot provide the public with a concrete definition of what might have happened to Miss Donnalee Donaldson several months after her disappearance. The only thing the police can do at this point in time is charge a police constable who would have been in the company of Miss Donnalee Donaldson at the time the police believed that she went missing. What happened to her body still remains a mystery, and this might be a mystery that will never solve. After several months since her disappearance, the police still have not located any item of clothing for Miss Donaldson, her cell phone, a number of personal other belongings that are still missing and outstanding within the case. So the police constable Mr. Noel Maitland, who is at the center of the investigation into the disappearance of the social media influencer Donnalee Donaldson, had his first case hearing this week. However, the case against the accused Constable Noel Maitland has been pushed back to June 12 due to a number of outstanding statements. Maitland appeared in the Supreme Court on Thursday of this week to answer to charges in relation to the disappearance of his girlfriend, Miss Donnalee Donaldson. The court was told by the prosecution that four outstanding statements were actually there, as well as material from the Communication Forensic Cyber Division. Deputy Director of Public Prosecution Jeremy Taylor assured the presiding judge, Justice Vinette Graham Allen, that prosecutors hope to get the statements by the end of April. The court was also told that they have received certain documents on Wednesday that were not disclosed to the defense team. However, additionally, one of Mr. Maitland's attorney, Chadwick Berry, said that the defense was only provided with the transcript of the audio file the prosecution said that implicated Mr. Maitland and not the audio. This, Taylor assured, will be disclosed as well. Berry also requested, and this is the attorney represented Mr. Maitland, a renewed bail application for his client on the next court date due to the concern expressed by Mr. Maitland. This request was approved by the judge, and we are waiting on a court date for this to be heard once more. As the police intensify their probe and see if they could bring some level of closure to the matter, during the course of the case last year, the police constable Mr. Noel Maitland, the man charged with the disappearance of his girlfriend Donnalee Donaldson, was denied bail in the Supreme Court last year. The ruling was handed down by the presiding judge, Justice Vinette Graham Allen, who cited witness interference as a factor for her decision in the matter, as the court believed that Mr. Maitland would have tried to interfere with the investigation as he is a police constable and would have some access to certain vital information. The police constable Mr. Noel Maitland was charged with murder and the unlawful burial of a corpse in connection with the disappearance of the 24-year-old social media influencer who is said to be his girlfriend, Miss Donnalee Donaldson. Justice Graham Allen also added that the details of the case laid out by the prosecution show that Mr. Maitland allegedly interfered with the potential witnesses and tried to conceal certain vital evidence that was very essential to the case. As the police intensified their probe into the matter, there have been numerous speculation about a missing couch that was actually seen taken from the property belonging to Mr. Noel Maitland, the apartment that Miss Donnalee Donaldson would have last been seen alive. However, the police have intensified their search and launched numerous searches across the country in order to locate the missing couch. However, the couch was taken to a car wash and an individual who actually was recorded stating online that he actually saw blood inside the couch and he had to wash it out, and he was actually paid by Mr. Maitland in order to clean the couch. However, when inquired about where the blood came from in the couch, he was told that a family member got cut and actually bled out in the couch. However, this aroused his suspicion based on the amount of blood that was actually found in the couch. However, The police launched numerous searches in order to locate the missing coach. However, to date, the coach has not been located, and the police believe that this would have been a very vital evidence to the case. And the police are actually theorizing, along with the public, that Miss Donnalee Donaldson's body would have been, before it was disposed of, or actually destroyed. As we wait for the another court date, we are hoping that the family does find the strength and courage to cope during this difficult time. We here at Links 007 TV as well just want to hope that the family find the strength to cope and that they do get justice for Miss Donnalee Donaldson. A number of individuals have took to social media and gave their own personal opinion on the matter and really venting for Miss Donnalee Donaldson family. And one person such as this is Andre Stevenson, who has been very instrumental in the case itself. However, this is where I believe, though, I'm going to leave this report. Thanks for watching. This has been Links 007 TV. Let's talk. Peace out and have a blessed and productive day.